Hi, it's Dr. Tamara Russell here, and I'm the creator of the Body and Mind Training Program. We've just finished with our BMT Brazil teacher training cohort, teaching an exercise which is called Hug a Tree. This is a BMT take on a classical training exercise that we find throughout the martial arts world, but particularly in Tai Chi and Qigong. And while it's practiced for between 30 and 45 minutes when we're training in the martial arts, we just use it for 3 to 5 minutes in the BMT Habits Session to help us explore what happens in the space of the mind when we meet some mild discomfort in the body. And we invite the students to stand in what's traditionally called the standing stake posture. It looks like you're hugging a tree with the arms circled in front of you. And usually this position is pretty easy for the first few minutes, but then some fatigue sets in, and we very deliberately invite an investigation of what happens in the space of the mind when we begin to notice discomfort in the body. So what we're doing here is we're inviting awareness of mental movements, how the mind moves out of the body into the space of the mind, how the mind can sometimes become preoccupied with getting it right or striving and pushing through, a sense of, I have to get through this. All sorts of different mental patterns can arise, and we're all totally unique, of course. So the patterns that we observe are our own beautiful mental monkeys and habits. But the point here is to begin to notice the movement of attention and the mental movements that then capture our awareness and take us away from staying in the body. So this is a light provocation exercise that we would then debrief in order to try to pull out the key points, which is what happened to your attention when things got difficult? How did the mind respond when things became uncomfortable? And what did you do next? And what else? And what else? So we inquire around this practice in order to make this link and this bridge between mindfulness of the body, focused attention on the body, and what happens when we meet some mild to moderate distress. And this is just one of the exercises that we use inside the Habits Session of Body and Mind Training. And if you want to find out more, there's a whole chapter on this in my book, Mindfulness in Motion, which is available on Amazon. So take good care of yourselves, stay in your body, notice when you get pulled into your head, embrace those mental monkeys, but also let's learn to bring some discipline to them as well, because they're not always helping us. But we need to see them, we need to get to know them in order to start working with them differently. So enjoy.